Friends, if you also wake up between 3 to 5 in the morning, then you must watch this video. There is a very deep scientific and spiritual mystery hidden behind it, which we're going to tell you today. We're talking about that mysterious time, when your sleep wakes up automatically between 3 to 5 in the morning. Many people feel that they are unable to extend their sleep even if they want to, as if some invisible power inspires them to wake up at that time. This situation may seem simple to see and hear, but from the point of view of both scriptures and science, it has a deep meaning. If you also have such an experience, then there is a possibility that some big change is going to happen in your life. These signs may be an indication of the fact that God or the supernatural powers of the universe are calling you, want to take you on a new path from where your life will be illuminated in a divine way. During this discussion, we will present to you the references to the mythological scriptures, the principles told by Lord Sri Krishna, the inspiring conduct of the sages, and the conclusions drawn from the tests of modern science. It is hoped that while listening or reading this dialogue, a new enthusiasm, a new inspiration, and a new perspective will definitely awaken in your heart. Whenever we look at the ancient scriptures of Sanatana Dharma, Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, or the things said by Lord Sri Krishna, we clearly come to know that the tradition of waking up in the morning has been going on for centuries. It is also known as Brahma Muhurta Amrit Vela, or morning twilight. This time is that auspicious period before sunrise, when the whole creation moves towards a new energy. It is very beneficial not only from the spiritual point of view but also from the point of view of physical and mental health. If it has become your nature that you wake up on your own, then you should not ignore it, considering it a normal incident. It may be your daily routine, but there may be supernatural or energetic powers at its root, which are preparing you for some special work. There is a mythological belief that these few moments of the morning are the best time to purify the soul. Sages and saints used to wake up at this time and meditate, chant, and do sadhana. It was believed that Lord Hari, Lord Shiva, Mother Lakshmi, Lord Surya, all the divine powers shower their special blessings on the seekers with awakened mind. There are many such stories in the scriptures where some sage or great man attained supernatural knowledge in the morning during deep sadhana. This time not only provides health to the body but also fills the mind and soul with joy and peace. If you are constantly experiencing that your eyes open automatically between 3 and 5 in the morning even without setting an alarm, then this experience may be related to your personality and future life. First of all, to understand this situation, it is also necessary to know that this time is also very important according to the body's biological clock. Modern scientists have believed that the last quarter of the night and the hours before the arrival of dawn are very valuable from the point of view of detoxification of the body. That is, the process of removing toxic elements from the body. During this time, the cells of the body undergo reconstruction. Your liver, lungs, digestive system all do the work of cleaning themselves. In such a situation, if a person wakes up, drinks some water, pays attention to breathing, then this process is completed in an even better way. That is why waking up in the morning is also considered the best from the point of view of health. Let us now understand this whole discussion a little more deeply from the spiritual point of view. Often people ask that if they wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., is it a divine sign? Is it really that some divine power is calling us, or is it just our habit? The answer to this question is a little detailed. Actually, all things work together. Habit also has its own effect, but more powerful than habit are those energy waves, which touch our consciousness. We should not forget that we are not just body and mind but also a conscious energy. There is a spiritual power within us which emerges from time to time through various events, and gives us signals. We receive such signals only when we are receptive, when our consciousness is awakened. It is said in the beliefs of the scriptures that this time of Brahma Muhurta is the most auspicious because, at this time there is a positive change in the 5 elements of nature. This is the junction between the peace of night and the heat of the day, where the whole universe is filled with a new enthusiasm. Birds start chirping, trees and plants start releasing new oxygen. The redness of sunrise is ready to decorate the horizon. Human beings have been inspired since ancient times to take full advantage of this holy moment. Lord Sri Krishna himself has explained to Arjuna and other gods, sages and even Uddhav at many places that early morning is the best time for meditation. It is also mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita that morning is very suitable for mental peace and physical energy, because at that time the mind is free from disorders. If you have noticed, the life of ancient sages was very disciplined. They always slept early and woke up early. It was not that they were lacking modern comforts. Rather, they followed nature and molded their lifestyle. They had clearly realized the glory of waking up before sunrise, which is why they used to take their last meal of the day in the evening instead of staying awake till late at night, and would wake up in Brahma Muhurta, i.e. before dawn, and start their sadhanas. This trend continued for centuries, and even today those who follow this tradition feel a different kind of inner energy in their lives. Here a question also arises that, what is the fault of those who are not able to wake up early in the morning despite all efforts? Are they being deprived of God's grace? According to the scriptures, one of the major reasons for not being able to wake up early in the morning can also be that our mind remains entangled in many dilemmas and illusions. There is laziness in both body and mind, due to which we are not able to take advantage of the last quarter of the night. Irregular eating habits, staying awake till late night, excessive use of mobile or other devices, promote our insomnia, which results in stress in both the body and mind, and we have trouble getting up early in the morning. The scriptures also mention such houses where women do not wake up early in the morning or do not clean the courtyard of the house. It is believed that goddess Lakshmi cannot stay in such places. Peace and happiness is also constantly disturbed there. Now let us talk about those characteristics which are found in a person who wakes up before sunrise. Such a person is discipline-loving by nature. He understands the importance of time and keeps his daily routine well organized. His thinking is positive. He stays miles away from deceit, hatred, or jealousy. If you see such people, you will find that they do not lose patience even in difficult situations, and try to face every obstacle with a calm mind. In today's time when there is competition and stress everywhere, this calm and controlled mind has great importance. This is the reason why such people quickly win the trust of others, because simplicity and reliability is visible in their behavior. Another thing mentioned in the scriptures is very interesting. When you wake up at this time, the first ray of the sun god is most likely to fall directly on you. Sun god has been considered a symbol of energy, light and life since ancient times. In the Vedas his rays have been described as similar to the milk of Kamdanu, which fulfills wishes. There is also a scientific aspect of this, that the morning sun rays are free from ultraviolet radiations, and are rich in vitamin D, which is very beneficial for bones and immune system. Those who sleep till late are deprived of this natural nourishment. That is why it has been repeatedly said in the scriptures that if you start waking up automatically between 3 to 5 in the morning, then do not ignore it as a mere coincidence. It may be that some positive change is about to begin in your life. Sometimes there are some turning points in life when we have to leave our old habits and move forward on a new path. In such a situation, the universe or God sends us a signal that, look, there are immense possibilities within you. You should wake up and experience the divine qualities hidden within you. This message resonates in your inner mind like a silent call, and if you wake up after listening to it, then your life is filled with a new enthusiasm. Those who listen to this call, they get up in the morning and groom their daily routine, clean the courtyard of the house, do meditation or chanting, do pranayam, strengthen the body with exercise, and fill the mind with positive thoughts. There may be a popular saying in the scriptures that if a person who forgot in the morning returns home in the evening, then he is not called forgotten. But the importance of waking up early in the morning is so deep that it cannot be compared with anything else. This routine drives away negativity from our life, brings happiness and peace in the inner heart, and we start receiving the blessings of the gods easily. Not only this, many times people also feel that they are being awakened in the morning by some sweet sound, the chirping of birds, the sound of temple bells, blowing of conch, or the sweet tune of some natural music. It is said in the scriptures that if a person hears such a holy sound in the ears in the morning which breaks his sleep, then it can be a sign of God's special grace. Such a person is considered fortunate himself, because an invisible string is connected between his heart and nature. He is full of true faith and devotion towards God, and lives his life selflessly. In many texts like Padma Purana, the theory of 84,000,000 yonis is mentioned. It is said that a human has to travel a long distance to reach this yoni. If that human does not perform pious deeds in life and does not remember God, then he is deprived of salvation and has to enter the same cycle of birth and death again. That is why our ancestors have given great importance to getting up early in the morning, taking a bath, meditating or chanting. All these processes are not just a ritual but a step towards the development of the soul and attaining salvation. When a human wakes up in the morning and learns to control his desires and senses, then divine feelings like sacrifice, kindness, compassion, love, truth and non-violence develop within him. In the same sequence, it is mentioned in Garuda Purana, Narada Purana and many other scriptures that God has special blessings on those who wake up in the morning. Their mind gets free from faults quickly. They automatically get away from feelings like theft, deceit, fraud, violence, hatred. Such people show sympathy and compassion towards others, support the weak and perform their duty towards all living beings. All these qualities are proof of the fact that God's mercy remains on them. In the modern era, science has also strongly accepted that morning time is very beneficial for the physical, mental and spiritual health of humans. The pineal gland present in our brain emits melatonin hormone at night, which controls sleep. As the light of dawn spreads, the level of melatonin decreases, and the body starts coming into the state of wakefulness. This is the reason why people who wake up early in the morning feel fresh. Their brain becomes active and they remain energetic throughout the day. People who stay awake till late night and wake up late in the morning also, their body and mind are adversely affected. Science has also discovered that people who wake up early in the morning have better immunity. Their metabolism remains correct, due to which unnecessary fat or toxins do not accumulate in the body. In this way they live a long and healthy life. Many times people think that nothing is changing in our life. We are struggling a lot. There are obstacles in our way. Such people should change their time of waking up. If you wake up between 3 and 5 in the morning and make a rule that no matter what happens, you have to follow this routine, then you will find that not even a month will pass and many positive changes will start happening in your life. Your mind will become calm. Your thoughts will become pure. Your body will be energized and you will remain engaged in your work with dedication. When you follow this rule, a circle of positive energy starts forming around you. People get impressed by your behavior, discipline and positive attitude and are ready to help you. Your relationships become sweet, your performance in the workplace improves, and this opens the way to success and prosperity. Now the question also arises that if a person's sleep starts waking up automatically between 3 to 5 o'clock, then what should he do so that he can make maximum use of this time? It is said in the scriptures that as soon as you wake up, first of all, one should remember God. In your mind, bow to your Ishtadev, express gratitude that he gave you the opportunity to see a new day today. After this, if you want, you can do meditation for a while. By meditating, the fickleness of your mind ends, and you are able to go closer to God with concentration. After this, offering aragya to the sun, chanting Gayatri mantra or doing any other prayer is considered very good. If you want to do physical exercise or yoga, do it at this time because it is also very beneficial for the body. Keep in mind that this is the time for your inner upliftment. Whatever you do, do it with full devotion and concentration. Some classical beliefs also mention that if Cow Mother arrives at your door in the morning or if you get to see Cow Mother unexpectedly, then this is also considered a very auspicious sign. Cow Mother is seen as a virtuous and mother in Sanatan Dharma. Her darshan brings auspiciousness in life, and if such a coincidence happens in the morning, then it is considered even better. Similarly, if a person wakes up in the morning and chants the name of God before opening his eyes, then his day starts with such energy, which protects him from negativity. Actually, the essence of all these things is that if your sleep opens in this auspicious time, then take advantage of it, recognize yourself, awaken the feeling of love and devotion towards God. Many people experience that while waking up at this time, they feel a strange energy from within. Sometimes the mind feels very light and cheerful. Sometimes, for some unknown reason, tears start flowing from the eyes, and sometimes it feels as if some deep emotion has awakened in the mind. In the scriptures, this is seen as Bhagwat Anugrah. When your deeds, your faith and your inner nature attract God, then he starts giving you signs of his presence. Many times the solution to a problem suddenly appears in your mind. Your creative skills increase. You become more alert towards your responsibilities than before. In fact, all this happens due to that divine power, which is at its peak during Brahma Muhurta. With time, if you follow this routine continuously, you will find that your self-confidence starts increasing. You also become sensitive towards helping others. Divine qualities like compassion and kindness permanently take place in your mind. Your heart starts having good feelings for everyone. You do not want to harm anyone unknowingly, because your inner self has in a way met God. This brings truth in your behavior and speech, and this truth gives you respect in the society. At the root of all this is the same supernatural energy that wakes you up every morning with a new glow, a new inspiration. If we look at modern life, lack of time has become a big excuse. People work till late, watch TV till late night or spend time on mobile. In such a situation, it becomes difficult to get up at 3 to 5 in the morning, but the scriptures say that you should arrange some discipline for yourself. Start the practice of sleeping early. Try to organize the tasks of the day, so that you can get deep sleep at night and you can get up before dawn. Once this order is established, the biological clock of your body automatically starts waking you up at the same time, and it creates an unusual pleasant experience within you. There is another aspect worth doing here. When you wake up in the morning and put your feet on the ground, first of all touch Mother Earth and express gratitude to her. It is an eternal sanskar that the earth has been given the status of a mother, because we all get food and water from it and walk on it. If you do this every morning, your humble feeling increases, and gratitude is born within you. This feeling of gratitude makes you aware of your duties. Your mind remains away from ego, due to which you experience peace even in the hustle and bustle of life. In the end, the most important thing is that the person who wakes up in the Brahma Muhurta and remembers God definitely gets a divine blessing from God. That blessing is that his mind never deviates from the path of truth. He is not easily influenced by petty pleasures or illusions, because he starts understanding the goal of this precious human life. He realizes that the purpose of life is not limited to only material pleasures, but spiritual upliftment is also necessary. This thinking further leads him on the path of salvation. It has been repeatedly repeated in the scriptures that this human life is obtained with difficulty. Even in this, if we are engaged only in eating, drinking, and luxuries, then we will not be able to please our soul. So recognize this Amrit Vela of the morning, make good use of it, and connect yourself with that divinity. Those who wake up automatically between 3 to 5 in the morning should understand that this is not just a habit but can be a sign from God or the universe. It is possible that the pious deeds of your previous births are now ready to reveal your destiny. It is possible that the seeds of good deeds are already sown inside you, as a result of which this divine awakening is happening. It is said in the scriptures that those who take this sign seriously and pursue their sadhana definitely achieve success, prosperity, and ultimately spiritual peace. On the contrary, those who ignore it lose a great opportunity. Therefore, it is requested to all of you that if you also wake up automatically between 3 to 5 in the morning, then do not leave it considering it as a mere support or habit. Understand this supernatural sign. Improve your daily routine. Awaken the feeling of true faith and devotion towards God. Take the help of meditation, chanting, prayer, and good deeds to remove the thoughts of your mind. Maintain as much positivity in life as possible. Have a loving attitude towards others. Help the poor, and above all remember God constantly. When you do this, your inner self becomes pure, and you start walking on a path where happiness, peace, love, and prosperity are ready to welcome you. Finally, let us repeat our perspective again. Waking up between 3 and 5 in the morning is not just waking up early. It is a divine time in which the entire creation is full of energy and spiritual consciousness. Like the sages and saints, you too can take your life on the path of divinity. Adjust to these energies awakening within you and try to listen to the call of your soul. If God is really calling you, then do not hesitate to walk towards him. By doing true devotion and virtuous deeds in mind, words, and action, you can take human life towards meaning. It is our great fortune that we have received a human body. Let us not waste this precious opportunity. Friends, you all listened to this information with so much interest. How did you like this video? Do tell us in the comments. And if you liked this video, then do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Jai Shri Narayan.